tractor and a trailer are two independent units. They become a rig only after they are properly coupled. Coupling and uncoupling are basic skills that a professional truck driver needs to operate a tractor-trailer rig. You must be qualified to perform these operations. This session will help you learn the correct methods for coupling and uncoupling a rig. There are 15 basic steps to coupling a rig. Attempting to couple or uncouple a rig without the proper training may result in injuries to yourself and others. Let's get started. First, inspect the fifth wheel. Be sure it is well lubricated with grease or light chassis lube. The fifth wheel jaws are open and the fifth wheel is tilted back or rearward in the correct position. Step 2. Check the emergency brakes. Move the vehicle forward with the brakes set. Then release or push in the yellow system park brake valve on your dash. This will release the parking brakes or the spring brake side. Move the vehicle ahead and do a service brake test. Note that the tractor protection valve stays out when you are bobtailing. Step 3. Drive or walk around the trailer if possible to get a good visual inspection of the trailer. As you come back around in front of the trailer, stay as close as you can to the trailer while staying safe. Step 4. Stopping in front of the trailer as close as possible, line up the outside edge of the tractor tires to the outside edge of the trailer if you have a 96-inch wide trailer. If the trailer is 102 inches wide, the tires of the tractor should be 3 inches inside the edge of the trailer. Step 5. Do the proper backing procedures, 4 ways on. Look at the alignment with the trailer by moving to the front of the tractor and looking down both sides. Blow your horn and back up watching both mirrors. Never hook up a trailer at an angle. Remember not to ride the clutch. Step 6. Back up to about 5 feet from the trailer with the frame meeting the front of the trailer apron. Recheck the position and height and visually remeasure the distance to the fifth wheel. Step 7. Continue backing up until the apron of the trailer is now touching the fifth wheel. If the trailer height is properly adjusted, this would be about halfway up the incline of the fifth wheel. Set your brakes and put your transmission in neutral. Step 8. Hook up both air lines or glad hands and the electrical cord. The emergency air line is usually the red glad hand connection. The service brake air line is the blue glad hand. Check the height of the trailer and the alignment of the tractor and trailer again. Step 9. Re-enter the cab and push in the red tractor protection valve to charge the trailer brakes during your pre-trip. The yellow system park brake remains set. Step 10. Pre-trip the trailer. This will give time for the trailer air tanks to fully charge. Listen for air leaks. If you hear air escaping, or if the air pressure gauge shows excessive air loss, stop and correct the problem. Step 11. Set the trailer brakes by pulling the red tractor protection valve out. Push in the yellow system park brake valve and back up slowly until you hear the jaws lock around the kingpin. Step 12. With the trailer brakes set, put the transmission in first gear and gently pull forward to test the coupling. Step 13. Set your brakes, put the transmission in neutral, get out of the cab and check the safety latch and locking jaws of the fifth wheel. Make sure the jaws are closed and locked and the safety catch is over the locking lever. There should be no gap between the trailer apron and the fifth wheel plate. Step 14. Raise the landing legs, secure the handle, and clear debris from the sand shoes. Step 15. Perform an air leakage test, trailer brake test, recheck your mirrors, and you're ready to go. Now that you have successfully coupled the tractor and trailer, let's look at the procedure for uncoupling them. Step 1. Align your tractor trailer as straight as possible with the parking space you have selected. Do all the proper backing procedures at this time. Step 2. Back the rig into the selected space as centered and straight as possible. Be sure to back tightly against the kingpin. Step 3. If you are satisfied with the position of the rig, set all the brakes, put the transmission in neutral, get out of the cab and check the vehicle on the outside. Be sure you have parked in a location that is stable enough to support the trailer when it is dropped. Make any corrections to your vehicle's position at this time. Step 4. Start a post-trip inspection of the tractor trailer, moving down the left side of the tractor. Drain the air tanks, check the drive tires, check all the lights as you come to them. Check the ground on the left side of the trailer where the landing leg will touch the ground. Continue down the left side of the trailer. Drain the air tanks on the trailer and check all the trailer tires. Step 5. At the back of the trailer, check all lights, including the four-way flashers. Step 6. Moving up the right side of the trailer, check all lights and tires as you did on the left side. Step 7. At the landing leg assembly, check the ground to see if it is level and stable enough to support the trailer. If the ground is not level, find a more level space to drop the trailer. If the spot you have selected is satisfactory, lower the landing leg in high gear until the leg is firmly on the ground if the trailer is empty. If the trailer is loaded, turn the handle an additional 20 to 30 times in low gear. Step 8. After lowering the leg assembly, continue up the right side of the tractor. Check all the tires and drain the air tanks. Check all lights in the front of the vehicle. Step 9. Disconnect the air lines or glad hands and the electrical cord. If this can be done from the ground, it is safer. Firmly secure the glad hands to the dummy couplers behind the cab. Store the electrical cable in its holder. Secure these lines so they cannot be snagged, cut, or otherwise damaged. Step 10. Pull the fifth wheel release latch to the open position. If the release handle is hard to reach, use a hook or pull handle. This is the last step before disconnecting the tractor from the trailer. Step 11. Release the yellow system park brake valve by pushing it in. The red tractor protection valve stays out when bobtailing. Step 12. Pull the tractor forward. When you hear the unit complete the disconnect, stop and set your parking brake. Step 13. Get out of the tractor. Check the landing legs on the trailer. Make sure they will support the trailer. Notice the gap between the tractor and trailer. If you see the distance between the two decrease, that is an indication that the ground is not stable enough to support the trailer and it is sinking. Recouple your trailer to the tractor and find a more stable spot. Step 14. If you are satisfied with the position of the trailer, get into the tractor, release the parking brake, and park it in a proper parking space as straight and centered as possible. Step 15. Clean out the tractor. Turn off all electrical power. Roll up the windows, shut off the engine, and lock all the doors. The coupling and uncoupling of the tractor and trailer is an important part of your job as a professional truck driver. Commit these sequences to memory or make notes. Each time you couple or uncouple your rig, it should be done in the same manner. Drive safely.